So today we're in Funchal with Mr. Happy, who was freshly groomed yesterday. And we're exploring in downtown Funchal what I call the Golden Triangle. We start out with Obrigado. You always get attention, no matter what, don't you, mister? Okay. So we start out with the Artisans Market, which is right near the Teleferico, which takes you up to Monchi. And I like it quite a bit. Not necessarily for buying anything, but it's very nice. And they're doing brisk business today because it's a two-ship day. Two big ships, including the first voyage of a Carnival cruise ship that's sailing from Barcelona to Orlando. Excuse me, Celebrity. I think it's a Celebrity. We'll see if sometimes he encounters a little dog that really doesn't like him. That is in one of the booths. But here's the Teleferico, which is a really great ride. It's a little expensive, $16 a person to go just one way. A lot of people do it one way and then take the famous toboggans, the carreros, on the way down. The problem is, as I said, it's a two-ship day, so that line is really long. And now we're going to get to the kind of the flea market aspect of it. Now, there's an issue here. There are two things that Happy hates more than anything: scooters and skateboards. And we have the local skateboard park, as you can see. He hasn't noticed it yet because he hasn't gone nuts yet. But we're gonna go. It seems like we're in the mood to figure out where to poop. Okay. He had to relieve himself, and I took care of it with a few nicely placed leaves. You don't need to know all that. Patty, by the way, Patty is at book club and will join us later. But right now, we're going to take a look. We really like these recycled bags. Okay, yeah. So eventually this does kind of morph into more of a kind of a flea market. Coins, CDs, plates, books, stamps, telephone. We gotta get that telephone. And yeah, the occasional. Really worth it, yeah. You gotta see the old telephones. Looks like trying to see if they got any blackberries here. These are beautiful espresso cups. Might have to get those. Yeah, this is very worthwhile. It's just a very interesting place to go to every Saturday. You never know what you're gonna see. And so we come out onto the edge of Oldtown. We've got the ocean over there, beach, a beautiful plaza, where sometimes you find the men playing cards and dominoes. And over there is bar number 2, one of the original great pancha bars. And you can go down 1 block that way and you get the famous Santa Catarina street, which is full of doors like we see right there, painted doors. They're really quite worth the visit to see them. So that's part 1 of the Golden Triangle, and I really like it. We got ourselves a little reset from where we were, and we're going to start walking towards the other area. Some of these markets along the way to Oldtown are actually quite good in terms of the fruits and vegetables that they have. You got to look for the regional, see tangerine regional, the nona regional, also known as the custard apple. Not a big fan of it, but some people quite like it. Hey, are you gonna go? Are we staying? Town is full of tour buses. We've just walked past the flea market area, and we're gonna go to our second destination in the Golden Triangle, going along Avenida del Mar, which is the street that basically is the main street along the mar, the ocean, the sea. This is also one of the big points where it is the big point where all the buses, Madeira converge, tourist buses and the regular buses. They're all over the place. So we cross Avenida del Mar. I think it's still called Avenida del Mar here. I could be wrong. How you doing, mister? Doing fine? You picking up the pace? Picking up the pace, just like a good dog. Okay, here we are. So let's go this way. We got the usual merchants with their wares on the wall. So we got the Celebrity cruise ship and Mein Schiff, the German cruise ship. So it's a 2-ship day, as I said. And you get that beautiful view of what I guess you could say is the Madeira skyline or the Funchal skyline. at least the central area. This is a city of 140,000. It often feels like it's much bigger than that. Perhaps it's a tourist, perhaps it's any number of factors. We're going to be going to the Plaza de Povo, which is basically the Plaza of the People. These are castanhas or chestnuts. Muito bem. Obrigado. Of course, I don't like the chestnuts, but they are local. They are particular to the Corral das Freias area, which is also known as Nuns Valley, up north of Funchal. It's where we will at some point do a separate video on it, but it is where the people of Funchal fled back in the early days when pirates came into the harbor and looted stuff, did what pirates needed to do. And up there they just had their chestnut festival, their festival of the castañas, and it looked pretty amazing. I keep on missing them. Can't kind of finding out about them after the fact. So don't rely on me in terms of knowing when to go, or necessarily when to go and when everything is happening. I'm just on my sea legs here. I'll become better as time goes on. So here we are. It is the second point in our golden triangle of Funchal Saturdays, and it is a whole range of food trucks, including this one, the Fantastic, which is supposed to be really wonderful. Not open right now, but is got some terrific vegan options. And yeah, over there, and they're not quite open. We may have to come back later just to see, because as you can see, there's also some permanent booths there. We've seen them cooking. And quite good. Interesting. Oh, you gotta have the churros. You're just looking for the meat, aren't you? Time for a drink break. I tend to, when I remembered, I try to bring a bottle of water in a little plastic container, because this little guy gets thirsty, don't you? Tastes good. You're wondering what the heck is going on and where the heck is mommy, right? So you may have noticed that I've lost my sidekick. He is no longer down there. I actually deposited with him and with his mom, who was at book club today, and you'll see why that's actually kind of important that I ditched him. I guess I ditched him, but it means I can go to the third stop in our triangle. So this is the last part of the Saturday golden triangle in Funchal. It's the Mercado dos Lavradores, and if only Fridays and Saturdays. Last I saw, it is the local market day, and I could be wrong, and I could be destroying the entire point of this video, but we'll see. So unlike the other days of the week where, yeah, the stalls that are over there are selling stuff that is not really from Madeira and is really super expensive, this is the genuine article. This is stuff from Madeira for the most part, maybe even from Porto Santo. Had some amazing Porto Santo grapes last year, and you know, they're compared to maybe the other shops, they're not as beautiful, but we know they're local. They taste really good, and you can't beat them. These are, I believe, are apple bananas. Let me see if the masa is, yep, banana masa. They actually taste a little bit like apples. It looks like they're wrapping up for the day, unfortunately. So let's see what we can do in terms of getting things that look good. But this only operates on Friday and Saturday. Clementina, tangerina. Sometimes it's hard to figure out which is the clementina and which is the tangerina, mandarina. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Tangerina. Avocado. Beautiful avocados. Avocados are now in season. This is the sweet potatoes. This pine cone looking thing is basically a cross between a banana and a pineapple. It very much tastes like both, and it kind of gradually ripens in like a corn. You can actually see it right there, and you take it off. It's got a little bit of a, almost feels like a spice on it, and it's not to everyone's taste. I'll admit to it. The other thing that this lady just sold me are these pears that are basically melons. I'm going to give these a try. You learn something every day when you go to the local farm market. You think you know all the different Madeira fruits and the like, but then you encounter new ones that you've never seen or tasted before. That's kind of another one of the things that's the magic of Madeira.